I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's...
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmeks to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, and I hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dhalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dhalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Oh, bother.
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. And we most certainly cannot have that. You wouldn't want the poor things going without...
Of course not.
Oh, you see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in North, but they don't deliver. Not to places that aren't on the map, I would. And don't let... They said they'd give us new clothes.
But we've no coin.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the Take care, Clive.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideout...
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, apparently the Duchy is home to all manner of curative...
I can't say that I've had much practice healing.
A shame. You see, and when those shipments are late, if we could find this flower and learn to grow, however, as you are well... Now, I'm not asking... But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, if I am to propagate them here in the back, and before I forget...
They give us new clothes.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
All right, Sid.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
And another! Stay
Size of a goblin's eye. This goblin. Certainly wasn't worried about the being attracted to the flowers, though. Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, there's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins. Come on. Run like the wind. The ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swan stuff?
Just some linen. Two...
Apologies, my lord, but your items, they were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad. My mother thinks it might be bandits.
It usually is.
Yes. Hopefully wait.
Going to find it.
Oh.
lad's a menace! Who's gonna buy my wares now?
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be
But it was you who...
Only after that feather-brained... I demand recompense.
These goods are expected.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from...
Did someone from the market send you? Please.
So the fool has protection. And... Oi! Killer!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
All right. You made...
Did he hurt you?
No, he seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him. Our shipment is safe, and...
We can speak of that once you're safe in...
So, you and my mother were right.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword... Now...
Oh, I almost forgot. You'll be happy to know both have also added a few extra free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Clive. So
Don't worry. I believe this will...
Let's see here. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk, or if that devilet of a draper expects me to pay...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. I can always return them if you...
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. Speaking of which...
This one, I suppose?
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of...
Not quite. When my father put down the uprising, and Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father...
She's an honest-to-goodness princess, then. I could tell, you know. Some people just said I'd offered to sell her something that might better, but she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems...
Oh.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself.
We'll see us.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Always something in there.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Take care, Clive. Hugo, proper nasty.
What do you need? What do you want? No scratches, right? And?
It is rare that we see you so often.
I found your flowers.
Did you have any?
Finding them was the easy part, but I don't remember these flowers specifically. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of med, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties. That is. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought. I need only a moment to extract. And here we are. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency.